Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan again, here with another Moonshine talking. We're doing another metal review today, and today we are going to talk about the Cimmerian. They just put out a new album. It's called An Age Undreamed of. It was released independently Friday, I want to say, the 10th of January. Uh, Very cool. It's a three-piece sludge stoner metal group from Los Angeles, California. They formed in 2022. The members are Nick Roca, who does bass and vocals, David Geen does guitar, and David Morales is the drummer. Uh, Very cool. Very good stuff. Overall, I would say that they're probably, if Sleep and High on Fire were to be, they were inspired by that, and it were the oral equivalent of getting smashed by Thorgrim's hammer. That's what you would get with the Cimmerian. It's very cool stuff. Lots of fantasy lyrics, like very sword and sorcery kind of stuff. You get a lot of vibes like all those '80s sword and sandal movies, like the Barbarians of Conan, of course, Deathstalker, all that stuff, all that really cool stuff. If you're fans of that sort of thing, all the Frank Frazetta stuff and that sort of thing, this would be the sort of stuff that's up your alley. I mean, it was fantastic. You got gruff and gravelly vocals on top of thick, punishing riffs, feral pounding drums, thick thumping, plodding bass lines, mixed in with soaring leads. I mean, there's a lot to love about this album. I think it's 8 songs, 55 minutes long. Very good stuff. Definitely highly recommend this. Definitely pick it up. As a matter of fact, before I get a little too deep into it, Shane, who has the channel Vulgar Display Gaming, I'm sure a lot of people here, you're familiar with my channel. You're probably more familiar with his. He just did a live stream Saturday night on the 11th where the Cimmerian were there. They did a album release party. It was also a charity stream for the Pasadena Humane Society. Everybody probably is aware if you watch the news or if you're not living under a rock, there's all these massive wildfires that have broken out in the California and the Los Angeles area. That's where Shane and these fellows are from. So they were doing something, trying to help out with rescuing animals and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Very noble cause. Um, I'll throw the link in the description if you're interested in donating or anything like that. It's not a prerequisite or anything like that. But if you want to, throw them a couple tree bucks, then have at it. But yeah, man, as far as standouts on the album, I would say probably the best songs were. I mean, it starts out with this heavy ass riff, Shadow Kingdom. It's basically an instrumental. And it's just punishing. Just this riff that's so heavy you can almost like feel the castle walls crumbling down and around the city and all that sort of thing. And very cool stuff. It leads into Neckbreaker of the Mountain, which is just has these thick riffs over top of these fierce tribal drums, and It's got references to Humbaba, which is, I had to look this up. It's a mythical giant that's found in a lot of old lore, like Gilgamesh. There's references all throughout all the different like religious sects and all that sort of thing, like the main ones. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then goes into Silver and Gold is the next track, and it's got a very dreamy hypnotic riff that plays throughout the course of the thing. Uh, Very cool stuff. Goes right. There's Deathstalker is another song that's really cool on this album. It's probably the speediest track on the album. A lot of the gist of the album. It's very, it's sludge, so it's very is slower tempo, mid pace to slower, very riff driven, very focused on one or two basic riffs that kind of lead the dance, as it were, and that's kind of what you get. But this one's a little bit speedier. They definitely get a little bit more aggression going into the song. Uh, has a blistering lead in it, which is counterbalanced very nicely with this little bass groove that's going on while that's happening. Like there's one main riff in the song, and then there's another one that they go into right before the lead, which is cool. It's like a pretty cool chord progression, if I'm saying that correctly. And yeah, this is a stellar album. I would say, we're just a couple weeks into the new year, but as far as like sludge releases and stuff like this one I definitely would say is definitely a strong one right out of the gate. Very cool stuff. Can't really say enough good things about it. Picked it up on Bandcamp. That's where you can get it. They released this independently. They also got a couple other things there. They've got their previous EPs that they have available. I picked up the cassette. I didn't get their vinyl. I just, trying to be a little bit more judicious with my money currently, but I did want to pick up a couple things from them and show some support. So please, by all means, go check out their Bandcamp. Very cool, very killer stuff. I highly recommend it. The guys in the Cimmerian did an excellent job on this album. Hopefully we'll get them. I actually, with Bandcamp, you get the option to send in messages to the bands. So I sent him one, told him I really enjoyed the stuff, and Nick reached out to me and said he was glad. Hoped he could come to Florida and make some noise for us, which that'd be very cool. The little bit I heard on Shane's live stream was good, but I know they're having some audio issues. And plus it was late and I was at work, so I didn't really have a chance to just sit down and listen to it. But there was a couple times where there were some crackling issues with some of the audio that they had going on. But overall, I mean, they sounded heavy as hell. Just fantastic stuff. So definitely look forward to maybe them hitting up the Florida area with a couple bands, and yeah, we'll go from there. But definitely recommend this one. Go pick it up. The Cimmerian, An Age Undreamed of. It's released independently. Just came out on Friday. But yeah, very cool. Definitely gets the Moonshine show of support or seal of approval. That was the phrase I was looking for in my brain dead head. But yeah, so that's that. So a little bit on the quick side as far as the review went, but I do hope you enjoyed it. If you want, go check out any of my other past reviews, any other crap I have on my channel. I certainly appreciate the support. Share the stuff out if you want. If you don't, that's fine too. But yeah, as always, everybody, stay sick, stay heavy, stay brutal. Always tuck your chin upon impact. Don't forget to breathe. Everyone have a good one. I'll catch you on the next video and take it easy. Later.